Yo, what's happening? What's up? What's good? It's been a minute since I tapped in for the moving company update, and that's what I'm here to do. But before we hop into my moving company update, first things first, shout out to all the subscribers. Really appreciate everybody who rocks with the channel, likes my videos, and subscribes. Y'all are dope. So, we are on the tail end of winter here in the Rocky Mountain region here in Denver, Colorado. And I am stoked for the spring. I think that this is going to be a really big year for my moving company. I'm really excited. I spent the entire winter preparing for the spring. And that's what you should be doing as a moving company owner. You should always be 10 steps ahead. So I've been preparing for the spring over the last 4 to 5 months. The slow season has been really rough. This has probably been one of the hardest slow seasons for my moving company since I've started, but it's a part of business. I wasn't as prepared for the slow season as I should have been, but it's okay. We'll get better. I'll get better as a moving company owner. And I have a feeling that this year is going to be a really big year for my moving company here in Denver. What have I been up to over the last 4 to 5 months? Getting my processes dialed in on the backside of the company, putting more time and more focus into sales. I'm going to be on the phone a lot this summer and booking a lot of jobs. Take some pressure off of the ladies in the office. One of the ladies that has worked with us on the sales portion is more of an HR person now, and she handles the claims processes for us, and she handles customer service for us, and she handles payroll for us, which is awesome. Payroll isn't my favorite thing to do, so it's great to have somebody on the team that excels at that and follows the playbook for that, and takes that off of my plate so I can focus on growing the company, focus on the team, focus on training, focus on being an operations manager for the company, and focus on sales. So this spring, I'm going to be hitting the sales hard. I've been answering the phone a lot more. My booking rating is higher than anybody else in the company, so it's important for me to book as many jobs for the team to keep them busy. This month has been surprisingly busy. Rolling out of, September was really tough for us. I didn't expect September, the numbers to be so low in September. October was okay, and then November, December, January, we didn't even get close to 50K in any of those months. So it's important for me to be doing sales and be on the phone, and then also doing the operations manager responsibilities as well. I'm here in the warehouse right now. All of our vaults are filled, which is great. And then we have some clients, potential 4-bedroom house that's going to be moving in next week. Let's hope that all works out and the client decides to work with Headband Movers for her move. It's a move, pack, and storage. So that would be great. That'd be an additional, $500 a month. That would help with rent. The expense of rent has been really tough, having to move into this warehouse. If you've seen previous videos, I was in a cheaper warehouse. The situation just didn't work out. And unfortunately, I had to move last minute into a more expensive warehouse. I had all this people's stuff, and I had to make a decision really quickly. And so I'm in this warehouse, and we're paying about $5,500 a month, and it's an expensive expense, especially in the slow season. So, but I'm thankful that we made it through winter. I'm more comfortable now than I have been in the last 4 months, and just ready for the spring, ready to rock and roll. The storage operation's going okay. Moving is still going great. Junk removal, we haven't been doing a whole lot of business for junk removal. If you've seen previous videos, I bought a $100,000 dump truck, and I should have just bought a moving truck and put all my focus into moving, and instead of expanding into junk. Most of the junk jobs we do, I'd say 95% of the junk jobs that we do right now are people that are already moving with us. So we could just use our box trucks for all those junk jobs. Really didn't need the dump truck. So the dump truck sits in my lot 95% of the time. It only has about 3,000 miles on it, and I've had it for more than a year, on year number 2 with that dump truck. So right now, I'm rebranding the junk side of the business, and we're specifically going to be targeting commercial as well as hoarders, these bigger jobs, right? So I'm going to be doing a massive website update, and I've already been going through the process of updating our website, adding city pages that we service. I'm working on the services page right now, and then we're going to be updating the junk removal pages as well. And we're going to target hoarders in every single city in the Denver metro area, and promote that as well as a specialized service for anybody who needs their entire home cleaned out. Now, we'll still do the smaller junk removal haul-offs because it is really profitable for us. But like I said before, the majority of our junk removal clients are people that are already moving. So we just make them aware that we can haul off anything after your move, or we can come out before your move even takes place and haul off an old mattress or an old couch, and we can help with donation runs and stuff like that. So junk is really competitive. Moving is also really competitive as well. I don't know if you guys have been following along with this this series that I've been doing on YouTube lately with the AI bot, the AI version of me, the AI twin of me. I've been obsessed with AI basically since ChatGPT dropped, and I've been using it for everything. So I created a bot for myself, and I'm doing an industry breakdown, and while I'm doing all this research, I found out that there's like 100,000 plus moving companies in the United States. And I'm not sure that even includes the rogue companies, the companies that aren't licensed, aren't insured, that are running their operations under the table. But that's a lot of competition, right? But junk removal, there's so many people doing junk removal right now. It's a really popular thing. You see it on TikTok, you see it on all the social media platforms. You see a lot of influencers pushing junk removal out there. So it's a very competitive space, but we're going to continue to work in that space, offer that service, and the goal is to try to hit 100K, focus on these bigger jobs, put more time and focus into the business development side of the junk removal, and start to network and reach out to commercial properties and go that route. Versus just like single item pickups. We'll still do that. We still want to service our community and offer them junk removal, but the focus is going to be larger jobs and putting more time and focus into that, updating the website and making sure that all the social media profiles reflect this service. So I've been working on the website a lot. I like where the website is at. I handle everything myself when it comes to the website. I don't have a dev team or anything like that. I've been making websites for a really long time, 15 plus years. So it comes easy to me. I use Squarespace for the website, but it's a nonstop process. We're always updating the site and adding information to the site. I think that's really important for SEO. And just, being active online, right? So I'm still working on the website. We're going to step things up for junk removal, really focus on those large clean outs, and try to generate more leads for those clean outs to keep that dump truck on the road. And then eventually, once I pay that dump truck off, I'll sell it, or I will trade it for a moving truck. Let's talk about fleet. I sold my big truck over the winter. I needed the money. It was a bummer, but hey, it's a part of business. I sold my big truck. So now we're running the dump truck, the 20-foot Isuzu, the 16-foot Isuzu, and then I got the 20-foot trailer. And then I sat down with the guys over at Penske, and we figured out a deal where I can rent trucks from them. There's a short-term option, a long-term option. The numbers look really great. So we've been using Penske for a lot of the larger jobs, the 3-bedroom plus houses, the 5-bedroom houses, and it's been going really well so far. I'm sure that those rates will go up as demand goes up, middle of March, rolling into Q2. I'm sure the prices will go up, but we're prepared for that. Got a lot of things going on behind the scenes with Headband Movers. There might be some major changes in the company over the next couple of months. I can't say too much about it right now, but I'm excited for the direction of the company, and it'll be really interesting to see how things work out over the next couple of months, but I'll keep you guys posted with that. And once some things get finalized on the back end of the company, I'll let you guys know what I've been working on. So that's our fleet right now. Our team, I've been in the hiring process over the last 2 to 3 weeks. I've been posting ads. I've been doing phone interviews. If the phone interview goes well, I invite them out to the warehouse. We'll do an in-person interview. I've hired 3 people already. I'm looking to hire another 3 to 4 movers over the next couple of weeks. I've been training them, sitting down with them, discussing the playbook. I've been hopping on jobs with these guys. I just want to make sure they're a good fit for the team, a good fit for the operation, and that they're going to buy into the process. Really don't want to deal with a whole lot of headaches this year, hiring the wrong people. I know it's a part of the business, but I got to be a little bit more thorough with the hiring process, and I have been, which is great. So we've been hiring. I think we're at about 12 employees right now. The goal is to scale up to about 20 for the business season, for the busy season. Last season, we left a lot of money on the table. We weren't able to service a lot of leads, and we got a lot of leads from social media last year, which was insane. There was a lot of people that wanted to work with us. We just didn't have the capacity or the availability to do that, and I didn't have the money, to sign a short-term contract with Penske or a long-term deal with Penske, and but now we're just kind of preparing for that. I've just been trimming the fat everywhere in the company and just trying to be more profitable and preparing for the busy season, preparing for the spring rush. I'm excited. We'll be starting our 5th year of business. It's been a journey. So the 5th year starts in June, and I'm stoked. And I'm projected to do $1 million plus this year, and we want that $1 million plus to be really profitable. So I'm making all the moves and necessary steps to make that happen. The goal is to try to keep the team busy the entire moving season and not keep them too burned out, right? We don't want to burn out the crew, so that's why it's important for us to have a bigger team rolling into the busy season this year. And we want to avoid things like overtime. I went kind of crazy with overtime last year, and when you're paying people 25 plus an hour and they're going, 10 to 15 to 20 hours into overtime, it eats into your profit. And, cash flow is so important for moving companies. So going through the hiring process right now and really looking forward to working with the new guys, training them and making sure everybody's dialed in. So the recruiting process is going well so far. I'm going to put more time and focus into that. The goal is to be around like 15 to 20 movers by the middle of March. I've been putting a lot of time and focus into social media lately. We've been upping our social media game. We've been doing skits with the team in the warehouse and trying to do things a little bit different in our market. We want to be juggernauts when it comes to social media in our market and really set ourselves apart from other moving companies in our market. I think that we're doing a really good job at that so far. We just did the blanket stack challenge where one of the guys won $50. And I have a list of things that I'm going to be doing every week to generate content for all the channels, right? So we can generate that organic leads. We've taken a big step back from dumping advertising dollars into Google over the last 5 months, and I don't see us putting a whole lot of money into Google now. It is important, right, to continue to have that relationship with Google, but we want to be more profitable, and I want to make more money, and I want to pay off some debt, and putting thousands and thousands of dollars into Google doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We prefer to prioritize the organic leads, the word of mouth referrals, the realtor referrals that are coming in over the Google leads that are coming in that we're paying for. So that's what we're going to be doing over the busy season, is really prioritizing the people that actually want to work with us versus prioritizing the people that we're paying, to work with, if that makes sense. So we've dialed back the advertising, and the goal is just to try to work with those organic leads that are coming in. Been putting more focus into my Google business profile. I got to upload to that today. I'm trying to put more focus into the YouTube channel and get traction and leads through the YouTube channel, and doing a lot of shorts and keywords within the shorts. If you're not doing that, you should. For instance, if I'm doing a move in Denver, I'll do a 3-minute short, and then I'll have the website headbandmovers.com in the short, or I'll say what city we're servicing in the title of the short. We're just trying to get more traction on Google, and continue to remain, the number one moving company in our area. The goal isn't try to be on the first page of Google. It's just to continue to have traction, and we'll eventually get there. But the goal is to continue to dominate on Google Maps and dominate on social media. And, it's really important. We're continuing to get the 5-star reviews. So that's our focus, and just continue to take care of our customers. As far as content goes, we've been stepping it up for the moving company, for Headband Movers, and then I've been stepping things up. I'm doing this industry insight videos right now, and I'm using an AI twin, a bot of myself, in that I'm trying new things with the channel. If you watch those videos, the bot is not perfect, right? But the education and the content is still there. Eventually, when I have a little bit more capital for the channel itself, I'll upgrade that bot and things will be a little bit cooler. But I'm experimenting and trying new things for the channel right now. I'm obsessed with AI, and I think that it's going to change the industry, specifically for software. In the next year, I see moving companies taking a step back from their CRMs that they're paying thousands and thousands of dollars for every single month. And eventually they're going to have the tools to be able to create their own CRMs, that in-house software that's so expensive to develop. AI is going to allow small business owners to develop their own software, right? And that's great for somebody like me, who has been in the software space before, and I've demoed every single CRM in this space, and I have people hit me up all the time to consult them on the software that they're building for the moving industry. And I think that over the next couple of years, there's going to be a major shift and empowerment to moving company owners to bring some of that stuff in-house, right? And help them keep their expenses down, and then be in charge of all the proprietary data for their company, right? And I think that the smart moving company owners are already thinking about that and preparing for that time. And it's just going to empower your moving company, right? If you can save tens of thousands of dollars on software, why wouldn't you, right? Why wouldn't you bring something in-house that's unique to your brand and your company? So that, AI has been my focus. I've been using AI for, music videos for friends. I've been using the AI bots. We use AI through OpenPhone for transcripts and summaries of phone calls, of sales calls, which is great for training purposes, right? We can look at the transcripts from all of the customers that booked with us, and really just have create a more dialed in script for the sales team, which is really important, right? When we decide to scale, and when it comes time for us to take another major chunk of market share here in the Denver area. And, I just envision Headband being a major competitor in the Denver area. And I think that AI is going to allow us to do that. And so, it just behooves me to put more time and focus into it. So I've been obsessing over AI lately, and I'm going to continue to implement it into our social media strategy. I'll continue to implement it into our business processes as well. And if you guys aren't doing it now, you should be putting more focus and time into AI and figure out how to implement it into your business to streamline processes. It could be as simple as just using ChatGPT to help you design your website, right? To help you create the content that's required on your homepage, your H1 tags, your H2 tags, right? Titles, the back-end SEO stuff on your website, and just help you create content, blog posts. Like, there's so much you can actually do with it. You can use it to negotiate your lease for your warehouse, for your commercial space. You can use it to go over your contract with your broker, right? And really break that down for you so you understand it as an entrepreneur. You can use it to create your service contract for your moving hustle, right? There's a lot of things that you can do. So I've been putting more time and more focus into the AI. I'm obsessed with it, and I'm really interested to see where things go in the next year. And I'm excited for it. And I'm going to continue to get, dialed in to AI processes, because I think that they're huge for service-based businesses, but also all businesses in the United States and across the world. AI is going to change a lot. So I'm putting more time and focus into that. I'm really enjoying making the content with the company and with the team right now. We're going to continue to do that and really be the trendsetters in our area for social media, and just try to do it better than other moving companies. And that's what we're going to do, I guarantee it. And so we're putting more focus into that, and I'm enjoying the process. We're going to shoot some videos on Monday. We'll shoot a couple more on Wednesday. And I pay the team to come and do the videos, and if I can buy them lunch that day, I will, which is great for morale. And it's cool that the team can do other things besides moving, right? And it's a vibe. Everybody gets to hang out and get together, and it's really great for culture inside the company. And this is a culture-driven company, and it's not, all about moving all the time, but moving is important, right? That's why we're where we are at today, is because we're the best moving company in Denver. So I've been putting a lot of time in the website, a lot of time into social media. The team is going to be getting the new playbooks. I've really just been dragging my feet on giving them the new playbook. I really wanted us to have a bigger team before I did that, but the leads are going to get their own playbook, which is essential. Operations manager playbook for myself that I'm going to operate out of, because it's important that I'm staying on track, just like the team staying on track as well. And then the movers are going to get their playbook, and then we'll start to work on like the office playbooks and everything like that. We already do have some of that in place, obviously, but updates are important, right? Things change in the company, and it's important for us to evolve, right, as a moving company, and put time and focus into the plays and the processes, right? I talk about that a lot, the plays and the processes. So the new playbooks are essentially done, and then we'll have a team meeting. And I'm looking forward to sitting down with the team and discussing the new playbooks. What else do I have going on? What else do I got going on? I told you guys I'd be stepping up the content. The AI generated stuff might not be for you, and that's totally cool. That's like heavy education-based content, and I can see how you might think it's a little bit boring listening to an AI bot and watching it, right? Because it's not the most high-tech bot. It's not, I understand that. So, but I do got more content coming. We're going to do a video on the future of the moving industry. I've been working on that for a while. We're going to be using AI graphics and stuff in that video. It's going to be more of a fun video that we're going to do. Then we're going to do a weekend warriors video, how to start your own moving hustle on the weekends. I have a lot of people that hit me up. Hey man, is it possible just to run a moving company 2 days a week? Yeah, it is. Or it's at least possible to, to run a rogue operation 2 days out of the week, or run a labor only moving service 2 days out of the week. Like, those things are possible. So we're going to do the weekend warriors video, and I'll give you guys a breakdown of how I would run a weekend operation and what I would do to make sure that it's profitable and it works for me and it works for the guys that are working with me for that operation. And then I'm going to be releasing a course. It's going to be a labor only course, and it's going to be taught by a bot. Eventually I was like, oh, maybe like I'll just charge like $15-$20 for that course, but I'm not. I'm just going to give that away for free, and I'm going to try to make that as detailed as possible for anybody that's looking to start a labor only moving hustle this summer. Now's the time to get everything in place, your website, your service contract, get your guys ready to rock and roll for the busy season. If you're just now starting your moving company or your labor only service, it's important that you're on Thumbtack, that you're on Yelp, that you have the one-page website. If you can get a Google business profile, great, but now's the time to do it before things pop off for the busy season. I think that this year is going to be a really great year for moving companies, better than last year. We had Biden was in office, and the economy wasn't necessarily thriving, and not that it's necessarily thriving right now, but I think this administration is going to be good for small businesses. At least I hope it is going to be. But I think that 2026 is going to be a huge year for the moving industry, especially if they can get those interest rates down. And it seems like that they will be able to do that. Hopefully they can do it sooner than later, but I'm planning on 2026 being a massive year for the moving industry. But yeah, man, so you guys should be getting dialed in and ready to rock and roll. This is something, if you were planning on starting a moving hustle, you should have already been going through that process and just making sure that you're crossing your T's and dotting your I's. You got your basic service contract, right? You got your equipment ready to rock and roll. It's never too late to create a playbook for yourself or for your team, especially if your goal is to scale into like $1 million operation, right? Like, all of those things are important for your moving company. So as of right now, I got 2 trucks out on the road. We have all 3 of the new hires out there, still going through the training process, right? I was just on a big job with them. The other day I was working on my laptop in front of the truck for the most part. I'll take a step aside from sales and see how the guys are doing. And, new hires make mistakes as a part of the process, right? And we just hope that those mistakes aren't big mistakes, that they're not costly mistakes, right? Scratched floors, damaged leather couches. You know how it goes in the moving industry. So it's important that these guys are getting their reps in before the busy season, and that they're confident and they feel like they're a part of the team and a part of the process. So we're running the 2 trucks today, the 20-foot Isuzu and the 16-foot Isuzu. That 16-foot Isuzu has been a pain in the butt. We're almost close to 250,000 miles. If I can get 1 million miles out of that truck, that'd be awesome. But I've been putting a lot of money into that truck, and I still have some repairs that I need to get done on that truck before the end of next month. But those trucks are out on the road. There's 3 one-bedroom apartment moves today. So we're looking at a pretty profitable day, and then tomorrow is really busy. I'll go pick up a Penske truck out in Golden, a 26-footer, and then there'll be a 4-bedroom move. So there'll be 5 movers on that move, 4-bedroom house. That moves, it's likely going to be a 9-hour day for that team. They'll be rolling out in the Penske truck as well as the 16-foot Isuzu. And then I'm going to go handle a 1-bedroom move with one of the younger guys, one of the high schoolers that works with us on the weekend. We plan on working with, 17 to 18-year-old kids this summer, young men that want to make money. It worked really well for us last year. Put a little fire under the seat of the movers that are already in the company. These guys come in, man, and they're eager to learn, and they want to make money. And I pay them really well, for being in high school. And, it's cool to see them get a fat paycheck, right? To get $100 tips on the job. They're like, what, dude? This is awesome. So I'll be working with one of the high schoolers tomorrow, doing a 1-bedroom move, and just seeing how he's doing, and see if he has any friends or buddies at the high school that want to work with us this summer. It's great to get these young bucks into the rotation and, have them just a part of the operation. I think that they add a lot of value to the team. I know that, my generation and, the old heads always say that these young guys, they're not hungry. They don't want it. They're constantly on their phone. But I don't think that's the case. I really don't. It's not, at least not my experience, man. If you give a young man opportunity, most of them are really excited and thankful for the opportunity. And it's been working really well for us. Maybe it's just a leadership thing, but I'm excited to work with the young bucks this summer. I'm excited for the spring. I'm excited to make more money. It'd be great to get this warehouse completely full and to be able to get more vaults and just grow the company. And that's the goal, right? That's the goal. So that's my moving company update. That's all I have for you guys today. I hope everybody's working hard, working smart, grinding, not sweating the small stuff. I gotta go, man. I got stuff to do, man. Peace out, man. Peace.